Hey kings and queens, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about how to keep your hair long and healthy. I always get asked, how do I keep my hair long and healthy? And here are 10 things that I live by to make sure that I retain length, keep my hair long and healthy, and keep my hair nice and thick. Now, a lot of people like to say that this has everything to do with genetics. I will say genetics does play a part, but if you don't know how to keep your hair healthy, you will end up losing your hair. It won't give you the same results if you don't keep your hair healthy. So let's get into the 10 things that I live by to keep my hair nice, healthy, and long. Before we get into the video, please hit the subscribe button below. We're trying to hit 10K by July. Let's get into the video. Number one, and this might be a given to some people. First things first, I do not relax my hair. I feel like it's 2026. I know some people live by it, but relaxing your hair will cause the most damage to your hair. Even when it comes down to texturizers, relaxers, all of that, that chemical is literally killing your hair follicles. So no, I don't do that. I've never gotten one. I remember when I was younger, my mom was thinking about giving me a texturizer so it'll make my hair easier to manage. But the only thing that truly makes your hair easier to manage is the routine that you build and the consistency of that routine. That's what's been making my hair easier to manage, and just learning my hair overall. I got my routine so down packed that I can get a wash day under 30 minutes now. But years ago, it probably took me half a day. It would just take me so long to do what I can do in 30 minutes now. So it's about learning your hair. Don't try to get a texturizer or relaxer thinking it's going to make it easier to manage, because I know the 4C girlies, the 3C, around there, I'm just going to put the range right here. Sometimes we struggle, and relaxers, texturizers, perms, that is not the answer. I've never got one, and that's how I'm able to keep my hair nice, long, and healthy. When people be saying that my hair could have been this long if my mama didn't relax it, they're absolutely correct. No, that's very true. Because if you didn't get that relaxer, your hair would be down your back. If you see how people are raising their kids now, they're not putting chemicals in their kids' hair, and the hair has been growing. It's not because our hair just has changed over time. No, we stopped doing those unhealthy things that we have done to our hair. Now, granted, I can get into the history about relaxers any day. It served its purpose, but now I think it's about embracing the natural hair that you have, and we're going to talk more about how to keep it healthy and keep it long. Second, I know this is going to be a tough one, y'all, but I do not dye my hair. When I want to have a little color in my hair, I use paints, waxes, things like paint waxes and things like that. I got some videos on that. I just use those to get the color pop, or I dye my weave. There's nothing wrong with wearing weave, and when I like to see a little color, I'm going to dye that weave, because putting chemicals in your hair, once again, coloring it, is granted, coloring it versus bleaching it is way better. But if you don't have to put a chemical in your hair, y'all, and you are trying to keep your hair long and healthy, then let's not do the color. If you want to see some color, put a wig on, put some weave in, or get that hair paint. It's other ways to do it without damaging your hair. Now, have I wanted to dye my hair? Yes, but every time I think about what could happen or my hair breaking off and stuff like that, I get that idea out of my head, and then I find me a wig or two. Third, now this one I had to learn over the years, but I wash my hair every week. I used to be a 2-week girly where I'll tackle it every 2 weeks, but y'all, when I say my hair routine has gotten better and shorter because I just do it every week. My hair is the type of hair that's like, it's so thick and it gets so tangled and matted throughout the week. So the longer I go, the more tangled it will be, especially in the back of my head. So if I wait 2 weeks, that hair used to take me so long to do, I'll probably be in there crying at this point. So once a week, perfect. And it keeps my hair looking fresh all the time. I used to have problems with, by the second week, I'm looking kind of like, it's not the look I want. So it gets puffier, frizzier, and bigger as the week goes by. I did this hair, this is Sunday. 4 full days of hair, and it's just getting bigger. Now, I can definitely touch it up with my products, but this is my hair untouched because I just work from home, so I don't really be doing too much. I did lay my edges for this video. Weekly washes keeps it soft, manageable, and growing. 4, and honestly, I always heard this, but it's pre-poo. Now, you probably don't know what that is, because honestly, I didn't know what that was until I started doing it myself. And I was like, oh, this is basically what they call pre-poo. But when I get in the shower, that's where I wash my hair, and I immediately put my hair in sections. Usually, before that, I would wash it try to put it in these sections, then condition it, then take all the detangling it. No. Now what I do is I focus on the detangling first. So I get in the shower, I'm putting it in sections, but as I'm putting it in sections, I'm putting a hair mask or a good, nice, rich conditioner, because this conditioner is going to help me comb it out and get the detangles out. Pre-pooing is going to change your life. So once I pre-poo it, and basically that's conditioning it before you shampoo. And then after that, I take the shampoo and I wash it, because now everything is nice and detangled. And I do not take them out of the sections. I keep the sections in, because if them sections come out, and I've done this before where I pre-pooed it, pre-detangled it, then I took it out to shampoo it, and my hair locked right back up. So I have to keep it separated. They don't know how to act together. After I shampoo it, I put the conditioner back on, because we still want the soft, nice scent that the conditioner give you. Keep the bounce going. So it's conditioner, detangle, shampoo, conditioner, all in one cycle. Depending on how much hair you got, this is going to take you 20 to 30. Because it be taking me 30 minutes. I'll be watching that clock. And I do try to go as fast as I can, because I love a shower. I don't like working in the shower. And I feel like I'm at a job when I'm doing my hair. But I ain't gonna lie, it's not all bad, because I like to set up the little podcast in there on my iPad and just really enjoy the time. Put a little live. So I'm going to bring tools in the shower, and I'm going to bring 3 tools with me, y'all. Don't be going in there willy-nilly. You need a wide tooth comb. This is a wide tooth comb, aka a shower comb. This comb is what's going to help you break it up. This is the big tangles. Break up your hair and comb it out in to root. That's what I do. And then after I do that, I take my wig brush and I just rake it through. And you know how you rake it through your hair and you keep feeling like a tangle? That's when I use my rat tail comb. So I use the comb, and whenever that brush is not going through, I take it. I take my time. Now this is going to take you the minute. This is what adds up the time, because you're going to take your rat tail comb and you're going to pick at your tangle. You're not going to rip it out. You're not going to act like you don't have time. So it's going to take you more time in the beginning, especially when you just started. But take your time. Relax. Be kind to your hair. Love your hair. I used to be so rough with my hair, and I'm like, let me not do that. This is what's going to stop the breakage, because a lot of breakage happens when we detangle our hair. 6. For me, moisture is everything. So if your hair is dry, it is going to break. It has to be moisturized. So I love products that are going to bring that moisture. One thing that I love to do is the Hours of Curls Intensive Hair Moisture. This is going to bring that moisture into your hair. But while we're in the shower, I love a Mizani product. Mizani is going to get your hair very moisturized in one wash. I'm going to say that. As soon as because I have a little problem one time when I used clarifying shampoo on my hair, and it dried it out so bad that I'm telling y'all, my hair was coming out in clumps. I was so scared, because I already have dry hair. I didn't know clarifying shampoo was going to leave me for dead. It was stripping my hair so bad because my hair was that dry. So Mizani products, my mom actually told me about Mizani, and I ain't gonna lie, it worked. I have not stopped using it. It is a little bit more expensive than other products, but definitely invest in some Mizani if your hair is dry. 7. I learned my hair. What I need is not going to necessarily be what you need. If your scalp is always dry and doing things like that, you need to invest in something that's going to keep your scalp moisturized. My hair is always dry if I don't put something in it. That's really like how my skin is too. I have to keep my skin very moisturized all the time, and I have to keep my hair very moisturized all the time. That's me. But you need to learn yourself. What do you need help with? What do you need assistance with when it comes down to your hair? And you can find this out if you just so clueless and you just don't know. Go to a hairdresser. Go to them, somebody that you trust. Keep going to them and ask them, hey, what do you think I should do? Get someone with some growing hands, someone that you trust, so that you can learn your hair, get help if you need it, and get the growth going. 8. So I switched up my hairstyles. You never want to like keep wearing the same hairstyle, especially if it's like heavy on your hair. So like something like a ponytail all the time, or even like braids all the time, or I know like wigs are cool, but you know, sometimes you do have to let your hair breathe and like take care of your hair. And too much of anything is bad for you. So you don't want to continue to do something to your hair and so the hair can like keep its shape, because that's going to cause breakage. Especially like when it comes down to hairstyles like this, where you always are having to put the same edge control in the same spot. You might see that your hair might be a little thin there, or a little more breakage than the rest of your hair and things like that. Switch it up. Sometimes take breaks from products that could be harmful, like edge controls and things like that. But yeah, I just try to switch up my styles. But I will say, like, most of the time I am just wearing it down, which is very healthy for your hair. So yeah, switch it up if you are into like doing things like braids and ponytails and wigs and weaves and things like that, just so you can, you know, take extra care of your hair, you know, because protective styles are cool, but I mean, if we're not dealing with our hair at all, that's kind of nine. I keep my tools clean. I keep my hair utensils clean. So sometimes, honestly, I'll be losing my brushes and my combs anyway, so I always have to get another one. But if you are a person that keeps up with your things, wash it. Wash your combs, wash your brushes, wash everything. Like, keep it clean, sterilize it, and just make sure that you're putting clean products into your hair. As we wouldn't stop letting everyone into your head. Now, I know that, you know, when you need your hair done, you need your hair done. But when it comes down to, like, I feel like a wig, okay, because they just braiding it. Or weave, okay, they just braiding it. But when it comes down to the washing and, you know, you having somebody blow dry it and put, and detangle it for, I don't know, like, I hate when I try new stylists and she detangling my hair like she don't have no sense. Like, detangling people's hair from the root, that's already a red flag for me. Like, I would tell her, please let me do it. Because you're not going to break out my hair. The hair that I've been working so hard for, you're not gonna mess it up in just one little session, because they will. A lot of people don't know how to detangle hair. I hear horror stories from the Dominican blowout places all the time, and people like, I didn't know that they put relaxers and stuff in their shampoo. Yeah, I heard about that. You know how mad I would be if that happened to you. I understand your pain, and I'm just trying to tell the people to watch out for these hairstylists, because they can really mess up your journey or stunt your growth. Here's our crown. We have to be real about that. So, you know, we don't want anybody to mess up our crown. If we want to shave our crown, if we want to do whatever we want to do to our crown, that is okay. I feel like we should have to say so. But having someone else like literally mess it up over nothing, you know, just be careful with who you let in your head. Ask a lot of questions if it's a new person. Don't be shy. This is your hair. This is your crown. And you need to just make sure that you're taking care of it. You wouldn't go to a doctor that don't have a degree. You shouldn't go to hairstylists that don't have the right credentials either. Unless you know them and you know they know what they're doing. If it's like somebody you don't really know, don't let them wash your hair. You don't know what they're doing. Wash your own hair. That's how we're going to figure out how to take care of our own hair. So when we are going to hairstylists and things like that, that it's not going to start our growth. It is ways that you can get around it with still getting your hair done, but in a healthy, safe way. At the end of the day, healthy hair is just consistency and just learning your hair and learning what works best for you. If you like these tips, please give us a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, Kings and Queens. See y'all in the next video.